I think it's important that there have been a lot of blockchain companies like Figure that have been working, in their case, for 7 or 8 years, getting ready. There was a kind of a resistance to IPOs in the blockchain space with the previous administration, and now all these companies that have essentially been held back are coming public, and you're seeing an enormous amount of demand for blockchain-oriented companies from the public markets. Yeah, I would say that the demand is really just starting. The majority of institutional investors have 0.0 exposure to cryptocurrencies themselves or blockchain venture. So this rally is really in its earliest days. If you think about it, the internet is just a bunch of protocols for moving data around. And even in the 90s, Milton Friedman said the only thing missing from the internet was an e-cash system. That's essentially what Bitcoin is, and then other protocols that have come out since then. And they allow you to do the same things with money and assets that you do with the rest of the internet, being able to bypass the very expensive oligopolists that control money movement, banking, remittance, credit cards, things like that. And just the way the rest of the internet companies brought down the cost of all kinds of things like shopping for books and things on the internet, blockchain will do that with banking and mortgages. Figure has done 17 billion of mortgages on the blockchain. That's really impressive. Obviously, the largest asset a typical American has is equity in their home. It's been very hard to unlock it. Figure is allowing people who have excess savings via their equity in their home to unlock it and be able to do other uses with it. Well, I've known the co-founder, Mike Cagney, for 20 years, and he has proven he can visualize the future and then, equally importantly, execute on the future. I think this company in 10 years could be a major player in reshaping capital markets using the blockchain. Well, stablecoins are a great example of that they're a great way to save money, they're a great way to send money across borders. And in the United States, our institutions are solid and our currency only depreciates by 3% a year. But most people live in countries that have terrible currencies that depreciate even faster and have, very weak or non-existent banks. And so, blockchain is going to be important for literally billions of people. Right now, there's probably 300 or 400 million people around the world that use blockchain. I think it's inevitable that within 5 years or so, 1 billion people will use blockchain.